your Lifespan Nutrition Facilitator through the EUP ISD, and we're really excited to bring to you the Food Navigator program this summer in partnership with the Brimley Bay Mills Farmers Market. Myself and my co-facilitator, Kara Ortiz, will be there to help you navigate the market, introduce you to vendors, and help you use your EBT cards to purchase fresh produce from our local farmers. So until the market opens on July 30th, Kara and I will be posting some recipe videos. Last week, she shared the spinach strawberry salad recipe, one of our Michigan Harvest of the Month recipes. And today I will be sharing with you the veggie tortilla roll-up. This is actually a recipe that we made a couple of years ago with our local elementary 4th and 5th graders, and it was a big hit. So the recipe we will be sharing at the market when we are there in person, and I will post a link to it on this video as well. You start with a whole wheat tortilla, and then you spread some low-fat cream cheese on it. It doesn't have to be the plain. You could use one of the other flavors, like maybe the garden variety would be pretty tasty on this. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, but you can use however much to your preference. Personally, I use less than 2 tablespoons, probably more like 2 teaspoons maybe. And then you just spread that around the tortilla, and then you put some chopped spinach. So the recipe actually is for 4 tortillas. The recipe calls for 2 cups of chopped spinach. So that would be about a half cup on each tortilla. We're just going to spread that all around the top of the tortilla, right on top of the cream cheese. And then the next thing we're going to add is chopped tomatoes. Now the recipe calls for 1 cup of chopped tomatoes for the 4 tortillas. So we would put about a 1/4 cup of chopped tomatoes on our 1 tortilla. I tried to find a large tomato at the store to chop because the tomatoes in my garden aren't ready yet. They should be ready when the market opens so that you can buy some locally grown tomatoes. The grocery store didn't have any large tomatoes, so instead I bought a package of these Wild Wonders of the World tomatoes. These are fun, I think, because they are all different colors. Tomatoes aren't just red. They come in a yellow variety, red, this purplish one that actually even looks like a pepper. And Steve Gordon of Gordon's Produce was telling me about black tomatoes that they actually grow. So I chopped them. And here's my 1 cup of chopped tomatoes. We're just gonna take a spoon and we're gonna sprinkle those around right on top of our tortilla, right on top of the spinach. And then we're going to add a half cup of chopped red peppers. Not the whole half cup, because the whole half cup is for the 4 tortillas. So we'll just add about 1/8 of a cup of the chopped red peppers. I did use a whole red pepper. In order to get half a cup of chopped red pepper, it was about 1/3 of the pepper that I chopped. Next, the recipe calls for half a cup of chopped cucumber. Here is a fresh garden cucumber. Just gonna sprinkle a little of that chopped cucumber right on our tortilla. And then this is a little bit spicy. Now this could be optional for you if you don't really care for spice. But the recipe calls for green chilies diced, a 1/4 cup for the 4 tortillas. Now, a can of diced green chilies, one of these small cans, is about a half a cup. So I'm just gonna put a few of these. I'm They're not very spicy. My kids love spicy. I prefer more mild. So I'm just gonna put a few of these little chilies on here. And then the last ingredient in these veggie tortilla roll-ups is green or black olives, excuse me. You could use green olives. It actually doesn't specify the color. It just says a 1/4 cup of ripe olives sliced. So I chose black. You could leave out the olives if you don't care for olives. You could try green or another variety that you may have on hand. Just gonna sprinkle all of those around. And then this is what our veggie tortilla roll-up looks like. We're just going to roll it up. Look at that, bursting with flavor and nutrition. Now the spinach is our featured vegetable for this recipe. And spinach is something that grows great in the UP. It grows great in cool climates, and you can grow it early when it's still cool, and you can grow it later in the summer and early fall when it's cool out again, because it can withstand cool temperatures. And it grows quite quickly. It's a great source of vitamin C. Vitamin C helps boost your immune system. Our bodies don't make vitamin C, so we need to be eating plenty of things that will contribute to our vitamin C and keep us healthy. It's also a great source of vitamin K. And vitamin K, along with calcium, helps us build strong bones. It also helps to stop bleeding if you get a cut or a scrape. So I'm gonna give this a try, see how it is. Great, so I hope you give this a try and come visit us at the market on July 30th. We can't wait to see you there. Thanks.